So we're going to find a cup with rubies in it. Sounds interesting. D deck, so one above. If I can ever get back to the staircase. Wow. Yeah, at this point, this is kind of boring now. I'm starting to run out of stuff to say. You know. My true inner feelings have already been expressed in so many ways before this episode. Oh well. So, we're off to see a goblet. Well, I wonder, like, he says he's got an email. Is he, like, in a submarine with me, or on the boat, like, above me? If so, like, what kind of internet, how many bars would you get at, like, you know, this depth? How good would your coverage be? Could you even, like, receive an email at this depth? Text? Call? Obviously, radio somehow. Some sort of radio, because obviously you're talking to me. So, Is there like a cord attached to the sub? No, there isn't. That was a dumb thing to say. Wait, I'm in the wrong... Am I? Am I in the wrong? Oh, I know what that is. No, I am in the wrong section. That...
Okay, good old Alfred was either staying in cabin 15, which is pretty unlikely, because that's the one belonging to Mrs. Emma Bucknell. He could have been in cabin, nah, doesn't make sense either. Damn, I hate it if there's no time to prepare. Okay, I guess we have to take a shot in the dark. Let's assume Alfred was staying in cabin D38. That's pretty much towards the front again. Let's see if we're lucky.
I just realized
upwards.
I was in the elevator shaft there. I think. Either that or it was like a vent shaft for the engines, but I think it was like an elevator shaft. I'm thinking, what? That doesn't look like the grand staircase. No, this is the grand staircase.
Move upwards.
Thank you. Because I don't know which way is up. E-deck. A, B, C. It's easy as do, re, mi. Do, do,
Turn to the south.
Sorry. Jackson 5.
The problem was finding the Titanic. There are countless stories about it. As a matter of fact, people had a hard time finding the Titanic, and not just because of the depth. The difficulties were probably a result of all the various stories floating about and the facts that had been perverted and concealed. A rumor used to persist, claiming that the captain of the Titanic, Captain Smith, wanted to set a new speed record. Whoever set out to do so had to circumnavigate the so-called Blue Ribbon. This was the northern route to cross the Atlantic. However, it wasn't actually used during the winter months because of drifting ice. Despite this well-known fact, they were looking for the Titanic on that route first, which eventually turned out to be false evidence. I think it was a Frenchman at the beginning of the 80s who asked himself, what if this information was wrong and Captain Smith never intended to set a speed record? What if he had chosen the southern route? Today, we know that Smith actually took the southern route and that a speed record was out of the question, because the southern route is longer than the northern route. Makes you wonder about the alleged too high speed, doesn't it? Maybe this information is wrong as well, and the Titanic never went as fast as it was reported. We will probably never know.
Until I, decide to go back
even further
to when the Titanic sank in my TARDIS. Then, I can get all the facts for you. I was going the wrong way. That explains a lot. Yes, middle D.
Even further.
Okay, which way now? That way? Or is that like a room? I'm so lost. Is there yes, there's a hallway.
Move forwards.
What's down that one? I'll kinda like zigzag my way up there. Is there anything interesting?
Now south.
I can't exactly go south, if you haven't realised that. No, that's just a room!
Turn south.
Oh, I'm back into the grand staircase area. Oh. Oh well, go up this one, don't matter. Don't blame it on the moon night. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie.
Even further.
For some reason, I've just got all these, like, Michael Jackson, Jackson 5 songs stuck in my head for some reason. I don't know why. It's a thriller.
A little bit further.
That was a big clump of dirt. That could almost be a mud column. I've been listening to my friends playing Dota. I should really stop. Not the mud column. What?
Move forward.
Is that a blockage I see? Is it? Is it? Maybe? No? It's a bookshelf. Is it? Yeah, bookshelf. Bookshelf. A place for the storing of
Turn to the
books.
east.
Turn to the east? Okay. Wait, is that blocked up here, or...? No, no, no. No, there's a corridor. There's a corridor. Okay, we're good. Another bookshelf! You'd think, you know, the wood would, like, rot away. But no. No. Although scientists predict what?
More to the left.
Between 200 to 500 years, the Titanic will be eventually just like a big pile of iron ore as the sea slowly reclaims the ship. Ooh, is that it?
Right. This is D38, and if we're lucky, we might find the goblet.
There
Do you
it
see
is.
anything yet?
Yep.
Got more information on Alfred, by the way. Press
Alf-
I in case you're interested. I don't believe it. Don't freaking believe it. You found it. I'm speechless. You're scaring me, man. And look how beautiful it is. Crazy. Come on, get the clout and grab the goblet.
Wow. It's funny because it's like, unless there's like a delay from the camera to like the submarine, then up to the big ship, which I presume he is in. Because, like, I've been staring at that for like, well, 30 seconds before he finally realized it was there. Either that or he's like slow in the head. Sorry if that offended some viewers. Nothing personal. Let's get this goblet. So, according to him, this is like the holy grail of finds. See what I did there? Holy grail? It's a goblet? No? No? Nothing? Ease it. Now let me try.
Yeah, you got it. This is madness. Come on, back in the camera and come up.
You really want this thing. Unless he's like mutating into Gollum. The precious. He wants the shiny. It'd be funny if I just dropped it on the way out. No. Just break his heart. Haha, no, you can't handle the goblet. You're never getting it. Even though, you know, that goes basically the whole budget for this dive. Down the toilet. Toilet, we're in water. Well, besides the car photos were supposed to be worth a lot. Wait, the car... In the movie Titanic, there's a car. Oh, it's referencing to that car. Oh, where Rose and Jack in the movie decide to procreate. I wish I had a UV light on this thing. Just shine it all over the sheet and see what would come up. Oh, that car. It's a submarine car. There's the bookshelf. Look, there's a stalactite in the bookshelf. What the hell? What the hell? We're going back to the Nephron so we can sell this at auction so we can make some money. Do 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 do. In the Titanic. Probably made this game for like the whole 100th anniversary spin-off thing. Because the Titanic sunk on, what was it, the 5th, no, the 4th of April, well, started to sink on the 4th of April, 1912, and last year was 2012. So they had this whole 100th anniversary shindig with lots of DVDs and documentaries. So, that's probably why this game was designed, built, and sold. For $30 on Steam, unless there's a sale on, where it'll probably be reduced. Now I have to remember where the hell we are now. Let's go this way. Another bookshelf, lots of pots. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of pots. Pots, pots, pots. So many pots. There we are. So the Neferun. The Neferun. Back up the staircase. Is that B or D? I can't say. No, it's D. The monitor's quite far away. Now, where the hell did I park that thing? I wish this thing could go faster. That would make, travelling back and forth so much easier. So much easier. So let's see, we've got decent amount of oxygen, decent amount of battery. The status of the Nephron is pretty good, and the status of the camera. I actually, half the time, don't really pay attention to half the stuff on the right of the screen. Now, where the hell did I park the Nephron? Inch it, inch it, inch it. Oh god, I've lost it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it. Kind of slightly caught on the railing. Fine bit of parking. Who's going to give me a ticket down here anyway? Okay, nearly there, nearly there, nearly there, nearly there, nearly okay. And we're back in. And reverse. Yay, we're broken free. Maximum speed. And up we go. Are we climbing? Yes, we are. We are climbing in altitude. Depth 307.72. Okay, it's changing too quickly. Wouldn't that be like minus though? Because if it's working off sea level, like where the ocean is usually when it's flat is 0, so shouldn't it be minus? If it was working off sea level, that is. And there we go. That's done. Now to the online auction. 5 hours later. That's cheap. They couldn't afford to do some weird cutscene. No, they just did the words, because they're cheap. Let's rake in the money. Online auction. The goblet thing. Come on, you can do better than that. You can do better. Better. Okay then, we got that much money. Yay, money. Went to the blue person. And then there's the photo of the car. Who's going to buy that? It's between green and blue. Ooh, but I think blue's edging its way. Oh, is blue going to get 2 items? Oh, yes it is. Blues are hogging. You're a hoarder, Blue. You're a hoarder. Just because you're more money than everyone else. Connecting. Oh yes, now we get to go shopping. So let's see what is still left. High range, battery, rotor stabilizers, lights. Well, optional. Yeah, well, claw and claw are the only things that are required. I'm thinking about tomorrow, because while I was sleeping, I had this vision of me being trapped. The Nephron being hooked on some sort of wire. So I think extra battery might help me if that were to ever occur, which it's obviously not, because that was just a vision. Or was it? The cutscene at the start of the game. Can I afford that? No. Can I afford that? Yes. I'd like to see better. Can't afford that. No, okay then. That is done. Thank you for watching another mission of Dive to the Titanic.